Alrighty, September is here and it's time for a new physical media haul. Starting off with another system that I found at my local Goodwill. They had this Wii system, which you can see. I've pulled out everything, some nunchucks, the power, the sensor bar, the little controller thing. The only thing it's missing is it doesn't have any Wiimotes, which I'm getting ready to get online and see if I can find some cheap Wiimotes to go with it. It came in this little green Goodwill bag with these Wii games, and then also a couple PlayStation 4 games, which you can see in the background right there, that I'm going to go ahead and add to my collection. But yeah, these Wii games right here were in there. I got this all for $60. The Wii that does work with these Wii games. The I Spy one is sealed. I think the Sing 4 is the only one, maybe the I Spy one, that I'm going to pull out and sell separately. The rest of that stuff is going to go with the Wii. And then also this was inside of the Wii, so it makes sense with the wheel. This is a $25 game, easy, even loose like this. So, you know, right there, that's almost, I'll probably get a good amount for that console. I'll have to put a little money into it, like I said, get some Wiimotes, but still, I think a pretty good find. Plus, like I said, it had two PS4 games in there randomly as well. Star Wars Battlefront, which I probably own this digitally, but you know me, I want physical copies of stuff, so adding that to the collection. I did not have it in my PS4 collection. Same with World War II. I own this digitally, but I did not have it physically, so I'm going to add it to the collection. Those are like $10 games, nothing crazy. And then there was some other random stuff. There was this case in there, which I was like, oh, Grand Theft Auto for $360, and then I was like, wait, why is there a PS3? And then it ended up being like a display case for GameStop, and then inside of it there was Call of Duty Black Ops 2, which is another game that is worth some money loose. I'll probably wait till GameStop does their trade-ins thing and do that. And then Assassin's Creed Black Flag, but only disc 2, so that's pretty much junk. Then, like I said, a random Xbox 360 case with a display of Grand Theft Auto 5. So, a bunch of random stuff in that thing for $60, but I feel like that was a pretty cool deal to get. And yeah, and then there was a couple other few things I picked up here. Nothing crazy, but I went by Game Exchange today, and I finally picked up a copy of Need for Speed Underground 2. This was a hole in the PS2 collection. A lot of people consider this to be one of the best Need for Speeds ever made. This is the greatest hits version, but it is a CIB copy of the game, and it was in really good condition. And I paid around $22 for it, I think, maybe $25. It was in that range. Another game that I remember playing on PS2 back in the day, picked this up for $15-ish, I think, which is, I think, about what it's worth. I did have to recase it. It had one of those old Blockbuster cases, but I remember playing this game, and I did not have it in the collection, so pretty cool to add to the PS2 collection. And then finally, in the only movie I bought on this trip, and it completes my Lost collection on Blu-ray. I got Lost Season 6 for $10 at Game Exchange. All the discs are in there. It's got the slip. Cool to have Lost, one of my favorite TV shows from the past, all on physical media. And that is it for now. Alrighty, today is September 6th. I just got back from a trip to Owensboro. Bunch of physical media places there, got some cool stuff, did a little thrifting, went to some physical media stores, and I got the price tag on most of this stuff. So let's go through it, because I did get probably more than I should have. First up, I went to this place. I've been there before. I've talked about it it's called the Book and Movie Exchange in Owensboro. Highly recommend. Cool people there. Just geeking out, talking to them. They ended up giving me 5 Blu-rays for $15, so $3 a Blu-ray. Honestly, I think they just did that because they were being nice, because most of these movies are like $6 each. But first up, I picked up Love and Other Drugs. I've seen this movie once before. Don't own it. Wanted to watch it again. So Thought it was worth $6, ended up being $3, so not bad. Picked up Over the Hedge. I feel it loose in there. I think I dropped this bag, but another $3. This was a DVD upgrade. I've watched it once with my daughter. Have not seen it in a while. It's an older DreamWorks movie. Hit and Run. This is the Kristen Bell, Dax Shepard movie. I've seen it once before. I don't really remember it. Thought it was maybe worth checking out again for $3. Picked up Hot Tub Time Machine. Once again, I've seen this movie once before. I don't know. It says funnier than The Hangover. I don't know about that. But for $3, I thought I'd give it a try again. And then another DVD upgrade, Dr. Seuss's Horton Hears a Who. I've seen this movie once before. It was another one that my daughter really enjoyed when she was little. So cool to get that upgraded. These next few things I got at Goodwill. Picked up Call of Duty Black Ops 4 on PlayStation 4. I had this digitally, but I did not have it physically. I think this might be the last Call of Duty that I don't have. So if not, there might be one other one that I don't have. But cool to have every Call of Duty physically. It was $4.99 at Goodwill. In pretty good condition. Picked up a copy of Grand Theft Auto 4 at Goodwill for $4.99. This will be a sell. I'll either sell it or trade it in. I don't know how much it's worth, but I think it's worth more than $4.99. This one was $7.99, which I'm surprised I bought that at $7.99. But because I'm pretty sure I own a copy of this already, but if not, it'll go in the collection. If I do, then I will sell that or trade it in. Yeah, next up, this is at Mega Replay. So Mega Replay, as I said before, it's buy 5, get 1 free. Of course, it's lowest cost. I ended up getting 12 titles. So I ended up getting, I think it was $21 off of the whole total. So basically 2 of the $10 movies got taken off. So first up, I picked up a copy of Tales of Legendia. I don't know if I'm saying that right. PS2 Tales game for $20. It's complete. It's got the manual in there. I think back here it said, 70 hours of gameplay. Now, will I ever get around to playing this? I don't know, but for $20, even the guy at Mega Replay, he was like, wow, I'm surprised we have a PS2 JRPG on the floor. And I was like, well, you don't anymore because I bought it. I think this was one of my free movies from there, Lisa Frankenstein. I watched this a couple years ago when it came out. I enjoyed it. Thought it was worth $8, or I guess free in this case. This is a cool pickup. Now I have all of the Alien and Predator movies, and this is, I'm assuming there's only 2 Alien versus Predator movies. This comes with both of them. And now I can watch all the Alien and Predator movies one day. This was a cool find. The Menu, I've been wanting this for a while. I really enjoyed this movie. I'm not even sure if there is a 4K of this, but it's one of the movies you don't really need 4K. So $10, really good movie. Highly recommend. Little Miss Sunshine. I've seen this once before, but it's been so long and I don't really remember it. And I thought it was definitely worth $10. I did not own it. Another cool set. This is the Rocky Heavyweight Collection for $12.99. It comes with Rocky 1, 2, 3, 4, Rocky Balboa. I think it comes with all of them. All the Rocky movies. Hold on, I'll pull it out of here. I think it says it on the back. Yeah, Rocky 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and Rocky Balboa. So 6 Rocky movies. I don't know. I'll have to ask Darth if that's all of them. I'm pretty sure it is. Never really. I've seen parts of like some of the Rocky movies, but I never really like sat down to watch them all. I enjoy the Creed movies, so that's why I got because I was like, I need to go through and watch them all at some point in time. And all those movies for $12.99. That's a pretty sweet set. This is a Blu-ray upgrade to 4K. I enjoyed Detective Pikachu, and for $10.99, I thought that was a cool pickup. Worth it. This is an expensive Blu-ray, but I checked it on Amazon, and I guess it's either out of print or hard to find. This was, a good price. So I picked it up. This is a DVD upgrade. Have not seen this movie in a while. It's not my favorite Jim Carrey movie, but I need to rewatch it. Continuing my Pixar 4K upgrade. This is one of my favorite Pixar movies, so cool to find. It's a little pricey, $16.99, but I love Finding Nemo. So that was a cool pickup. My least favorite Pixar movie, Cars 2, but $12.99. I already have Cars 3 on 4K, so now I got 2 and 3. I just need to get the original. This is a really cool 4K steelbook. It's expensive, $34.99. I checked though; it's definitely worth that. Really cool, great movie, and I just I was trying to get to 12 movies, so I thought, why not? It's got the slip, the little clear slip on it, so it's got the digital code in there. Hopefully, it'll still work. Still, really cool. Have this movie on Blu-ray, so that's a 4K upgrade. Another really cool steelbook. Wind River. I had that on Blu-ray. This is the 4K steelbook. I love this movie. This one's a little bit cheaper, $24.99, but still, those were definitely the pricier items from that place. I think that's all from there, because next up, this is at a thrift store or one of those little flea market things. I picked up The Imitation Game for $4 with the slip. I thought that was pretty cool. I've seen this movie. I enjoy it. It's definitely worth $4. I also picked up these two Funko Pops from that same flea market thing. I'm going to keep the one on the left. The one on the right, the Funko app is saying it's worth over $100. I don't believe it. I think it's a pricing error or something, but I just like the look of the one on the left better. So I just got the other one to sell or trade in. While we're talking about Pops, I did finally get Vi too. I pre-ordered her on Amazon, and they sent me the wrong one, so I had to reorder it. But now I have both Jinx and Vi for Funko Pops. Sorry, got a little sidetracked there. Second and Charles, another physical media kind of mega store in Owensboro that I like to go to. Their stuff's a little bit more expensive, and they mix everything together, which makes it just takes forever to go through anything because it's just all mixed up. At least Make a Replay will separate the Blu-rays and the DVDs. Second Charles doesn't even do that, so it's almost like a half price books, whereas you've got to really fine tooth comb everything to find anything you're looking for. Picked up 1917. This is a Blu-ray to 4K upgrade. This, I think, would be a great movie to watch in 4K, so I thought it was a really cool find. As you can see, it was $15.75 there. So, pretty cool. Also, another Blu-ray to 4K upgrade, Dunkirk. A Nolan movie that I do enjoy. And it was only $8.95 to upgrade to 4K, which I thought was definitely worth it. And then the last thing from Second and Charles, I did pick up this PS4 game called Indivisible. It was $9.99, as you can see. This game looks really cool. It's like RPG and platforming, supposedly. So that was kind of cool. Wanted to check it out. Now I have some Amazon stuff. I did a 4K upgrade to Daybreakers. This was on sale for $14 on Amazon. So I went ahead and bit the bullet. I wanted to rewatch it, and then I thought there's a lot of dark scenes in this movie, so I wanted to watch it on my OLED in 4K. I think it'll be really cool. And then the rest of these are DVD upgrades. So, yeah, DVD upgrades from Amazon. Evan Almighty. I had this on DVD. Actually, no, I didn't own this at all. And I'm trying to think. I don't think I've seen this one. But I got Bruce Almighty, which I did have on DVD, which I really enjoy. So that's why I went ahead and picked up Evan Almighty, because I wanted to watch it. Also picked up School of Rock. All these were around $10 each, I think. Maybe a couple of them went to the $15 range. Basically, I'm just trying to get rid of those DVDs. So I upgraded my DVD copy of School of Rock to Blu-ray. I upgraded my DVD copy of Shark Tale to Blu-ray. And then finally, I upgraded my DVD copy of Pursuit of Happiness to Blu-ray. Whew. And that is it for right now. We'll see what the rest of the month holds. Alrighty, it is September 28th. I have a few more things to get added here to complete the month of September. Nothing too crazy. I have something pretty cool, but other than that, just some pretty basic stuff, I feel like. I'll try and save my favorite thing for last. First up, I have Secret Window on Blu-ray. This is a DVD upgrade. I bought this off Amazon like a month ago. It just took a really long time to get here. I think it was around $10. I have not seen this movie in a really long time, but I remember enjoying it. So I want to check it out again. This was a cool upgrade because I bought that Hunger Games set where they were all 4K in steelbooks. I was like, well, I gotta have the prequel 4K steelbook as well. I had it on regular Blu-ray, so this is a Blu-ray to 4K upgrade. Ended up ordering this for $15, and they sent the wrong thing, so then I reordered it for $20. So $20 I feel like it's not bad for a really cool Lionsgate steelbook, as you can see. And to have the whole Hunger Games collection in 4K, pretty sweet. Plus, they're filming another Hunger Games movie right now. The Hitman's Bodyguard. I think I picked this up at Game Exchange. It was like $10 maybe. I had the second one in 4K. I think it's a 4K steelbook that I got from a $5 bin. So I just wanted to have them both in 4K. So I went ahead and upgraded the original from my Blu-ray copy. Nothing too exciting. I enjoyed that first movie. The second one, not as much. This was like a $5 steelbook I found at Game Exchange, I think. And I had the original Batman on regular Blu-ray. This is still regular Blu-ray, but it's just an upgrade to the steelbook because I have a lot of the Batman movies on steelbook. I have the entire Dark Knight trilogy on steelbook. And then I think I have Batman Returns on steelbook as well. So I was like, you know what? Maybe it'd be cool if I had all the Batman movies on steelbook. This was another purchase off of Amazon, a DVD upgrade that I ordered like a month ago, and it just now finally came in. I enjoy this movie. It's not my favorite Michael Bay movie, but I haven't seen it in a while. But I do remember like enjoying it, and I had it on DVD, so I wanted to get it upgraded. I need to rewatch it sometime. I remember it is cheesy though, for sure. Put that there for a second. Made in Manhattan. I think I've seen this movie. I picked this up at Goodwill for $1.50. So, you know, I didn't have it in the collection. It's a rom-com, clearly. Pretty sure I've seen it. I remember some parts from it, so to check it out again sometime. But for $1.50, it's definitely worth that. Early in the month, I pre-ordered and picked up Ballerina. I really enjoyed this movie. I thought it was really good. And then I don't know. I just liked the story. I liked the action. I thought it was really good. It's not as good as like John Wick 4, but I thought it was really good. No one went and saw this movie. So it might have been the end of the John Wick spinoff franchise they were planning. But I just went ahead and got the 4K with the slip. They had some steelbooks, but my other John Wick movies are just regular 4Ks. So just stuck with it. This was around 30, I think. It's kind of the going rate here. Maybe this one was 25. I can't remember. Usually, if you go to buy a new 4K, it's usually between $28 to $30. So, not bad. Could have waited probably and got it for cheaper, but went ahead and picked it up. And then I picked this up. This is the only game of this little section here. This was a Walmart clearance markdown. I think it was marked down to $10. I played the original. I've never played this one. The original, am notorious for saying that it had some of the best trailers, but the gameplay was just kind of meh for me. But I don't remember hearing a whole lot about this one, so I don't know if it's good or not, but figured I'd pick it up for $10. It's worth adding to the collection for that. And then I guess my prize of September, which I was so proud to pick up. I did pick up Superman on the 4K Steelbook. It was hard to find it. It sold out really quickly. I used a Chrome extension to pick it up on some random day off of Walmart and was very excited because I heard some people were not getting their pre-orders. They were getting delayed, and so I did get this on release day, which I was super excited about. And now I can, on the new DC Studios movies, I'm going to try and get them all in 4K Steelbook to have the whole set. I think that would be really cool. And I just generally really like this movie. I rewatched it. It's great on 4K. I watched all the special features. I thought everything was really interesting in it. And I think it's a really cool looking Steelbook. I know the 4K slip is the 3D effect, the lenticular. Yeah, it's got the lenticular slip, which is also pretty cool. But I want to go for that 4K set. So, and I'm not double dipping. I'm not that crazy. So that is it for the month of September. A lighter month, I feel like, but not like super light. We'll see what October holds. Until next time, this is Randy Cage. Peace out.